Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, I wanted to say thank you for the support on my most recent video from last week. It got the most views and ratings of any video on my channel, and I really appreciate the support. To all the new subscribers and returning ones, I hope you're enjoying the content, and I just wanted to say thank you. So in this video, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. About a week ago, the Exclusive Ace posted a video discussing the state of multiplayer in Call of Duty and whether or not it's stale or boring. I'll link it in the description and the cards in the upper right corner if you want to check it out. I really recommend it, it's a really great video. I left a rather lengthy comment on it, but I thought I'd make my own video sharing my thoughts on the topic and kind of elaborating on everything that I said in the comment itself. You can go read it if you want, but this video will kind of summarize everything that I said there. Just as a quick preface, I do want to clarify that I'll be talking mainly about standard multiplayer in Call of Duty. I might reference Warzone occasionally, but for the most part, I'm going to be focusing on the core 6v6 multiplayer aspect of the game. So to start off, I just wanted to give a little bit of background about me and my history with the Call of Duty franchise. Call of Duty 2 was my first game in the series, but I didn't play it all that much. Call of Duty 3 was the one that really got me. I started sinking tons and tons and tons of hours into that game, and I think the main reason was because that was the one that my friends were playing a lot and they got me into it. Prior, I was not really that big of a fan of first-person shooters in general, but with Call of Duty 3, I really started playing the series a lot. And I would, play daily, several hours, after work, after school, days off, all of that. And a lot of people who have been playing for a long time might know that a huge turning point in the franchise was the release of COD 4, Modern Warfare. Prior to this, most games took place in World War II, and the new setting from Modern Warfare was really fresh and exciting. It also introduced a lot of new mechanics to the series, one of the biggest ones being kill streaks. It was a huge leap forward for the FPS genre, but I also think it's the start of what made Call of Duty so addicting in the beginning, but what's now making it have that sort of stale and boring feeling. Call of Duty is not really a game that emphasizes winning. It's a game that's all about those really quick and constant dopamine hits. Every time you get kills and streaks, there's just tons of audio and visual feedback. You can just see in the gameplay in the background, which is just a quick multiplayer game on Hijacked, that there is just a ton going on every time I get a kill. Lots of encouragement and positive reinforcement, and it's kind of meant to just keep you encouraged and keep you playing. And I think it's this emphasis that is kind of hampering player retention when it comes to Call of Duty's core multiplayer game. Wins feel like they mean nothing, and all of those dopamine hits for kills, they come so often that I don't care anymore about them. If I go into a game and get 20, 30, 40 kills and rack up a bunch of streaks, it doesn't feel like it means anything anymore, and there are no stakes. Anytime I queue up for a game, I don't feel like there's any tension around winning or losing. I don't care what the result is, and the game doesn't feel like it cares either. And I think this is where Activision needs to change things if they want to revive the multiplayer experience. I know right now all of the attention is being paid to Warzone, and for the most part I think that game does a much better job of emphasizing winning or losing. But I think they need to bring some of that to multiplayer. So what I'd like to see is a bigger emphasis on winning over getting kills. I'd like to see the kill streaks have less of an impact on the game, and I'd like less visual and auditory feedback for kills. Maybe instead of positioning things like right in the middle of your screen, push them a little farther toward the bottom. If you have ever played, say, Battlefield 4, you'll notice a lot of the text appears at the bottom when you're playing the game for kills. And I would like to see something like that come to Call of Duty, just to sort of take the emphasis off of kills and keep the player's attention on the game itself and on the objective. I'd also like to see more rewards for victories. This could be a ton of bonus experience, which I think would be great for prestige grinders, and I'd love to even see maybe something like extra weapon XP that could be applied to every gun used to that game. I'm not sure how that would work out, but that would be something really cool to help with people that kind of play the multiplayer just as a way to rank up guns for Warzone. And it's unfortunate that multiplayer seems to have become a mode that is simply for ranking up guns for Warzone. There can even be some really cool challenges every season, like 100 wins in Domination might get you a weapon blueprint, and 100 wins in Search and Destroy might get you an operator skin, and 100 wins in Team Deathmatch might get you a new finishing move. There could even be something like a final challenge, like 500 total wins in the season might get you a free bundle. And you could only get this bundle by completing the challenge. There would be no way to buy it with money or COD points. And I'd love to see these types of bundles have really high value cosmetics like operator skins, blueprints, XP tokens, battle pass tier skips, just anything that would make it really substantial and worth the effort. And I'd love to see a lot of these rewards that I'm mentioning come with a degree of choice. If you've ever played Hearthstone and their battle pass system, which is called the Tavern Pass, if you get to the end of it, you can actually choose a unique skin for any of the heroes in that game. So it's not like you are locked into getting a skin for a hero that maybe you never use. And I would love to see that kind of choice applied here. So maybe there is a themed skin, like, I don't know, an 80s action hero skin, and you could apply it to any operator you want. Maybe your favorite operator is Wraith, maybe it's Captain Price, maybe it's Woods. And finally, I'd really love to see a more elaborate ending to the game. As it is now, it's really underwhelming when you win or lose a game, and it's really easy to tune out and not pay attention. And if you've played any other competitive multiplayer franchise, you might know what I mean. When I think back when I used to play tons of Overwatch or League of Legends or Hearthstone, the ending of those games made wins and losses have a lot more impact. And when I lost, I'd want to chase those wins even harder, you know, and I'd want to improve. And when I'd win, I wanted to have that same rush again because it felt really rewarding. And I think it would be cool to rip something like Overwatch's ending with team poses and some really cool music and all of that. And I think it would just be a cool way to show off operator skins and blueprints and even poses, which could be another cosmetic to unlock. I think Warzone does a much better job with the extraction cutscene, and I think that kind of satisfaction would be a huge boost to multiplayer. Anyway, I want to know what you all think, so leave your comments below. What's your take on Call of Duty's multiplayer? Do you think it's stale or boring, or do you like it the way it is? I'll leave you with some of the endgame screens from the other games I mentioned in case you're unfamiliar, so you get an idea of what I'm talking about.
Well played.
Farewell. Justice demands retribution. Defeat